Oh man, peace to the gods, peace to the earths. This your man, the King of Truth. King Truth is Allah, coming in on this Bill Destroy Day of January. Peace. Oh man, check me out. So I don't take nothing for granted, right? People hate me for no reason. People try to keep me grounded, right? They like to hate and think they busting my bubble or bringing me back to reality. I be up, right? And people hate a up nigga. Like, my father, used to be like, when I was finishing up school, like I've been having 2 classes to go like the last 13 years, college, right? And so he was like, and he made some moves in his life, and he was like, you uppity. When my parents cuss me and call me don't, I'm not faded by what my parents say to me. It's I don't see that disrespect, right? But he called me uppity. I trip, and so I was like, well, the root word in uppity is up, right? So I'm up. So I wasn't mad at that. I ain't tripping. I made some logos, uppity, right? So I'm not, mad at my father, nothing, right? But I'm not a egotistical person. I stay grounded. I stay grounded because everything on me, and I'm not financially free. I don't have fuck you money. Not to have sex money, but NWA money, never work again money, NBA money, never broke again money. So there ain't no reason for me to be big-headed or get big-headed, because I got $100 or something. You see what I'm saying? That ain't, that's gas and lunch money, right? So I'm not a big-headed person. I really ain't done nothing. I got $100 million, $50 million, $500 million. Y'all might not see me no more, never. You see what I'm saying? So, all this, somebody believing that, I'm egotistical or big-headed, that's the furthest thing from the truth, right? So, man, I stay building myself up, while haters and people with very little understanding, which usually is haters, try to destroy me based on their assumptions that's rooted in jealousy. And jealousy is hate. So I'm not a hater, right? So y'all catch me, y'all see me if y'all follow, banging on people, regular people that have some success in the music business or the entertainment business. Y'all find me banging on them. Well, I hope y'all wise enough to discern and understand it's beef, and it's beef that I didn't start. See what I'm saying? I didn't start the beef. You know what I'm saying? I'm responding to famous people that like to use their fame to try to get their way or play people or diss the less famous people on a larger scale. See, most people couldn't be dissed by Faggoty Sin or Pussy Combs or Tupac. You know, Tupac tried to knock Biggie out the game by lying on faith, dissing Biggie mother and kids. You know, he tried to really, play Biggie where it would have humiliate him enough where he wouldn't want to show his face behind something like this. See, Tupac turned on Biggie, man. And, Biggie was so cool after that. He was, still running with Tupac, right? So, yeah, man. So, this what they, Faggoty Sin, Gazy, people I've talked about, they tried to do that. This what they do, right? So to Faggoty Sin, right? He liked to play games. They like to use their fame as a weapon, right? And the demographic, the rap audience, white people, black people, young and old, their fans are asleep. Faggoty Sin, Tupac, Gazy can have people that's higher than them academically and in life eating out the palm of their hands because of their fame and money, right? But so, to Faggoty Sin, right? It's like he going around and, they won't never say this stuff publicly. I don't, they don't say these things publicly. So, to me, if I have dissed them repeatedly over the course of a couple years and they ain't got nothing to say, they cowards. But if the day, you go back to them disses that I talked about, I put their name in the title, I say their name wrong, they had said something recently. So, it's a response to them, right? So Faggoty Sin, today he was like, he keep on trying to put BMF on me. He keep, because I argue with fake ass Demetrius, who is not in jail. He keep trying to put, say I'm BMF. Listen, Faggoty Sin, if you ever say that publicly, and I wish you would, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you for defamation, slander, and libel. For real. I am not affiliated, never have been, never will be affiliated or associated with Demetrius, Flannery, or BMF. Never. Never met him or any of them dudes, right? So, that ain't who I am. Like, last year, Faggoty Sin tried to tag me as a snitch, right? He tried to want me to play the role of a snitch for Demetrius. He was like, for some, he keep trying to put me in with Demetrius. I am not BMF. And if you ever say that publicly anywhere, I'm gonna get a copy of it and I'm gonna sue you. For real. I'm going to sue you for defamation, slander, and libel. I am not affiliated, never have been associated with Demetrius Fag Niggery. That ain't my man's, right? So the latest news is Demetrius trying to get out of jail in 2025. He got a new lawyer working on it. Some young female lawyer named Bennett, I think, right? Well, somebody need Tell her go check the Federal Bureau of Prisons roll call inmate list, and his name not gonna be on there, because I firmly believe he lives in a suburb of Atlanta with his mother, right? And he been out of jail going on 2 years, 3 years. He been out of jail. If you this my second time saying this, and I wrote about it on my Instagram, and I talked about it on my YouTube on some previous videos. But hearing the Atlanta rap artist Lil Baby, one of his early videos, probably when he first got out of jail, he was in Lil Baby early videos. You don't believe me? Go ask Coach and P, Quality Control Records. Go ask Motown. Demetrius Fag Niggery out of jail. Ask Lil Baby. So all this he trying, and so what I believe it is him. See, it is reported, and you gotta do your homework, man. I'm a 5%. I'm a God. See what I'm saying? I'm a nation of God's and earth's representative. I'm a God, King, Lord, Master, Father, Allah, right? I'm God. Fake lords need to go and soul search. But our slogan, one of our main slogans in the nation, in the school, the nation, God's of earth, is you should do your own research, as I did, right? Do your research. The man Demetrius allegedly told on, his name is Dion Cuffy Gatlin. Dion Cuff Gatlin of St. Louis. His Cuff is his street handle, his street name. Dion Gatlin, the Gatlin brothers of St. Louis. He go back to 1990 with Demetrius. And, his family, his daughter has put some of his phone conversations on the internet. And in those phone conversations, he is saying that Demetrius Flannery and Tammy Cowan name is in his paperwork. And that's all he asked in his paperwork, as a cooperating source 1 and cooperating source 2, and or an unindictable informant, right? I can't remember, right? Maybe it's both them things, right? And so he is asking, he said, I just want to know, after I get off the phone with Tammy Cowan, a couple months later, a year later, all hell break loose, right? So, he is, and Demetrius out of jail, and so he trying to cover up the fact that, he is the real snitch, right? Until he is able to prove different, until he is able to answer that man. See, he got, he did phone interviews with Cavario online. Cavario was his friend that was the creator, editor, and publisher of Don Diva magazine. I think it was Don Diva magazine, right? It was Don Diva Feds. I think it was Don Diva Feds magazine. Well, no, I think it's Don Diva. And, he did a phone interview with Demetrius. Southwest T did phone interviews from jail. Demetrius did phone interviews from jail. He could do a phone interview today answering his friend from St. Louis. His son could call and tape, and they could tape, or he could call his son, and his son or his daughter could tape the conversation and release the answer. Why he won't do that? Why he can't answer his friend, but damn near 25, 30 years? I ain't no snitch. And I don't know these dudes, and I wouldn't play no snitch for these dudes. Faggoty sent the snitch. You know, he's a Faggoty sent is really a 4th grade dropout. He a 4th grade dropout. What I say can be proven or disproven. Like, dog, that's too uneducated. He got more sense than that. He may have more sense than that from being a mimic, mocking all the people he want and all the people he learned from. But he's still a 4th grade dropout, just according to his grandfather. Him or Gay-Z did not complete elementary school. And this can be proven through the Queens School Board records and the Brooklyn School Board records. Gay-Z from Brooklyn, Faggoty sent from Queens. I wouldn't put a lie out there so far out there that I look stupid, right? If I wasn't, this ain't you could take it as a diss, but it's a diss that all they got to do is show and prove different. Show they went to 9th grade, show they graduated elementary school, show they graduated high school. If they didn't graduate high school, show they got a GED. All they got to do. But where it stands based on what I've been hearing from Faggoty sent camp, he a 4th grade dropout. And I believe his grandfather wished he could have talked to the shooter, whoever that is, who shot up his grandfather's house and shot Faggoty sent in the face, that his grandson is slow. Maybe that would have saved Faggoty sent some pain, right? But, I'm going to sue you if you ever get the balls to talk about me publicly, on the air, on the mic, wherever, and say I'm affiliated or I'm a part of BMF. I'm going to sue you. You're a very dumb, little boy-minded, dumb piece of dog done, right? So, yeah, Demetrius out of jail. He been out of jail as Quality Control Records coach and P and Lil Baby. Ask them motherfuckers and see what they say. Go search them, shake them down, threaten them with lie detection tests. Demetrius fag niggery flinnery out of jail. He's a fake. All this is fake news. He that fake. He that fake and phony. See what I'm saying? He that fake and phony. So, no to him, right? And I didn't have to block. I didn't block on my Instagram. You can't block people on YouTube. I don't know about Spotify, but I have blocked Faggoty Sin. I blocked Geffen, Stars, Power, all they Instagram page. Every Instagram I could think of that I come across to his, I blocked them. I didn't block Yayo. I didn't block. Oh man, gay unit pages. I didn't block Gay-Z. I didn't block Rock Nation pages. I didn't block Demetrius BMF fag niggery pages. I think I blocked Lil Beach. I didn't block. Who else I didn't block? I didn't block Dr. Umar. I didn't have to block that motherfucker. I didn't block Wayne Worth Hall. Y'all know who Wayne Worth Hall is? Unique fake Mika Audio. That's a fake ass dude. That dude a old ass fool pest man. That dude served 26 years in the federal penitentiary. Come home talking about everything that go on in the penitentiary. And if you got your own stories to tell, he think you a snitch. This dude fucked up. He say he got a GD, and then show and prove. All they got to do is hold it up on his show. This dude is he hate. He don't believe he should have done 26 years. So he trying to get people to go to jail. See? He hate, man. He want to trade places. He want that time back, and he can't get it back. So he misleading people. You see what I'm saying? And he's the #1 snitch, man. And we don't know what his true time that he got, how he got out, why he had to do so long. He was a mid-level dude, right? So now I don't, then so Uneekwa Mika Audia and Gene just doubled down, said he said, Gene said 2 days ago now, Gene the one who brought Uneekwa Mika to my attention, to the attention of Gene's audience. I was Gene audience. I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm audience. I was paying attention. The only good thing I can say that come from Gene was him telling, the backstory of Pussy Combs arguing with the FOI, and the FOI mean mugging all of them, and the one FOI mean mugging them in the party, and the FOI, when he got back to the Biggie Suburban, everybody in Biggie Suburban said the FOI shot Biggie. So that's the only good thing Gene has done. And then he read this poem that he learns, but see it through. Finish what you start. But other than that, Gene ain't talking about and so he the one. So Gene give credit. He put Uneekwa Mika Audia in the game when he said Uneek called from federal penitentiary to warn Gene. Now the story is, and so Uneek was asking Biggie, yo, Biggie, can I chill? I got you, can I chill? Biggie said no. Biggie say no, emphatically no. He don't want nothing to do with Uneek, nothing. But I was like, yeah, let the nigga chill. Let's check him out. He's a street dude. He say, got you. Let's, let's see what he about, right? Uneek a fake ass dude, man. He done turned on Gene talking about, he used to send Uneekwa Mika money, audio money while he was locked down. He used to take his phone call, talk to him. Now Gene said this 2 days ago, talking about all the people he know, all the so-called gangsters. They gangsters, right? So Gene say and so this is why I started following Uneek. Gene say, Uneek a stand-up gangster. He called the night Biggie got shot in 1997, California, to warn him. Now Gene say, Uneek say, vest up now. They say, now I can't remember accurately how it go, but they say, Gene say, Uneek called somebody, the block, a payphone, whether somebody, or called some girl they know, and the girl called Gene in California. And then Gene on Uneek say Uneek say real fast, she put me on the 3-way. And then Gene say, Uneek told him to vest up, and then he hung up real fast. He said real fast. Now, everybody been to the federal penitentiary. Everybody been to the federal penitentiary. Say that bullshit, dog. And I didn't heard you can't make a three-way call, right? So if the federal penitentiary, the federal penitentiary phone system is set up, if you call somebody, collect, or from the federal penitentiary phone, and they call somebody on the three-way, it's gonna hang your call up. There ain't no 30 seconds, ain't no 10 seconds to speak. It's gonna automatically, immediately hang that phone call, hang that phone up. So somebody lying. See, so I said, well, big man, Gene wants somebody to, that, he feel comfortable with somebody with some, in Gene opinion, street. That's, that'll watch his back as he tell about the FOI, right? And so, that's so Gene, I think did that to, he know Uneek, he believed Uneek a gangster. Uneek ain't no gangster. Uneek a fucked up old ass dude. So that story of him here, and so they say, now big and
sorry to bother you, bro. This ain't handicap, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can park there.
But, I just don't want nobody waking my ass up in the middle of the night making me to fucking move.
Yeah, they don't usually bother you, but it's on you.
You got a handicap sticker?
No.
So are you doing one too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you like, I'm fucking this nigga. I gotta both get waked up.
Yeah.
All right, cool, no doubt.
All right. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So, like Gene faking the funk with Uneek, and every time Gene lied, he destroys credibility, or he exaggerates the truth. He destroys credibility, and he talking about something real serious. Yeah. So he destroys credibility every time. We all do. It depends on the depth and the seriousness of the lie. But, I understand the lie, but when the dude, Uneekwa, turn out to be some twisted mind, fucked up piece of dog done, man. I mean, man, Gene need to get in front of that, right? Because he didn't say it, Pussy Comb the man, and y'all hating on him, and he didn't went against everything Gene has said about Pussy Comb. I'm like, this dude ain't shit, man. He fake as hell. He don't call, people that's supposed to be called snitches. This dude, no. And so, to me, he a rat, right? So I'm finna edit his rat out, right? Anybody that hates snitches like he say he do, Uneekwa hates snitches, and don't air out the obvious blatant snitch because of their fame, and then he try to kiss their ass to get close to him. He want to snitch on them. He want them to let him in so he could snitch on them. He ain't shit, man. Same with Demetrius. If he got some media putting this out about him, that he coming home in 2025 and he trying to get her on a 820 and 394 months to 292 months, who he working with to put that fake story out? You understand what I'm saying? Check his mama. Get somebody to follow her, and then put a spy cam up in there. You're going to see Demetrius in the house with his mama. He not in no what federal penitentiary. He was just last penitentiary I heard he was in Arkansas. So if you listen, if you open your ears and eyes, you will hear Demetrius talk shit from Georgia, from Atlanta, from somewhere that's around Atlanta. You will hear him talk shit. The dude not in no jail unless he in Atlanta Federal or Jessup, and they had to move him from Jessup because somebody was gonna stick him for being a fake fruity dude. You understand what I'm saying to you? So how you know, man? Cause my ear be to the street. I'm a 5%er. And we not supposed to be deaf, dumb, or blind. We not supposed to be deaf, dumb, and blind. It was the newest rapper on the scene, D1. I'm giving him props. He was just on Ryan Clark's show, Fred and Channing. Right, D1, light skinned dude, looked like J. Cole and Drake cousin and shit, right? And he talked about, why y'all get mad that, he got common sense. So why you call me a snitch if I got common sense? What's wrong with having common sense? Huh? Y'all the fools. Y'all the snitches. When you cover up for a snitch, you a snitch. You agreeing down with snitching. If you cover up for a snitch, right? So until it is proven different by Cuff, the brother from St. Louis, or Demetrius, or the feds, Tammy Conway, somebody come out and say, well, no, that ain't how it is. But go ask Motown Records, go ask Quality Control Records, go ask Lil Baby, go ask Coach and P. Demetrius fat nigger, he been out of jail. And if he come out and say he know me and I would BMF, I'm gonna sue him for slander, defamation, and libel. That is a great insult to my character, my name, and my reputation. I don't fuck with hoe ass niggas like Demetrius or Faggoty Sent. For real, that's a diss. That's worse than dissing my dead people. That's worse than dissing my mother and father. That's worse than dissing my children, my grown children. Saying I'm affiliated. I was, still is affiliated with somebody like you. Nigga, please. I don't know you. No to you. You understand? So, yeah, man. Yeah, I will sue them dudes, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all had to block Dr. Umar, man. This dude, man. Now y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see a video of Uneek up there on my Instagram. I forgot to write my Instagram down. What is it? King Truth _7. But King Truth is _7. Check me out on Instagram. King, I got something. It's hot. King Truth is _7. Real King Truth is King Truth is real. King Truth is _ damn. I'm gonna check it though, but so my IG is the _real King Truth is 7. So it's the _real King Truth is 7. IZ7 is, right? Peace to the gods. So yeah, man, I ain't been on Spotify lately, man. It's if I get somebody else to convert my video to audio, I start putting back up on Spotify. They didn't change. They didn't, the app I was using, Spotify bought them. So and everything changed. So I got to, get back on it. Yeah, man. So that dude, man, it's like, Meech so fake, him and Faggot, Meech didn't put himself under house arrest. He don't go nowhere no more. He didn't heard something. And like, Fagavelli, that's Tupac, man. He tried to, he trying to correct himself about, staying down and hope the court and the jail see he'll stay down. And then that's enough. And then he want to get back to living without following the letter of the law. See his music and raps have went to his head. He think he immortal. He think he untouchable. He think he above the law. He's a little fool pest dude. For real. No to you, dumb nigga. Right? So last, I'm gonna try to answer Cam. I'm gonna try to answer Cam'ron. Y'all know Cam'ron and Mace, Cam'ron and Dipset. Cam'ron. I got this hat on. I'm supposed to be matching, right? Cam'ron just recently said that he don't identify as African American. He don't identify as African. He identifies black, right? I say, okay, that's peace. He say Africa don't fuck with us. They don't like us over there. They don't fuck with us over here. They look at us funny, right? And I know what he's saying. And so it is fucked up, man. It is divide and conquer. And so I learned some of this from Dr. Umar, listening to him. And so now Dr. Umar not a 5%er man, but I recommend it to him, and I recommend it to Cam, Mace, Loon. No disrespect to Orthodox Islam, man. I'm just saying, or Christianity, man. But y'all brothers need to, at least learn this, right? So you can positively, peacefully debate. If y'all know, the big God, and he working in your life favorably, what I'm saying? There ain't no harm in leading others, to the big God, right? But we gonna stand on self-God, taking 100% of responsibility for the outcomes of our life and not putting no percent on the big God, right? So that's all it is. But so the lessons, the 120, right? The 120 life lessons is what Father-in-law called them. That's the founder. The 120 life lessons, they known by many names. It's the 120. It's the 120 wisdom degree, supreme wisdom degree lessons. It's the 120 degrees. It's 120, but it's all the same thing. It's that our interpretation of the 120 is different from the Nation of Islam's 120. Man, and so I heard they had stopped teaching the 120 because they don't want no more Father Allahs and no more nation gods of earth sprouting up. So that's why they stopped teaching 120. This is what I heard. So, but so the 120 is divided into several parts is divided into the one, and if you count, so it's it's the 1 to 10, it's the 1 to 14, it's the 1 to 36, it's the 1 to 40, it's actual facts and the solar facts. I can't remember. I got it on my phone, but I can't remember. I think it's like 9 solar facts, 8 solar facts, and 14. But all together 10. So you had 10, 14, 36, 40, and 9, and you add that up, or is 9 planets, 8 planets, is 8 planets. It's either, so solar facts is the number of planets, and actual facts is some actual facts that we, build off of. The speed of light, there's the speed of sound, you know what I'm saying? And so if it's 8 planets, 9, so the remainder, so okay, it's 14, I think, will add up to 120. See what I'm saying? So that's the 120 lesson. So, we encourage y'all to learn it, right? And so that's in the lessons, that don't fuck with Africa and they don't fuck with us. It's in the lessons. It's in the 1 to 36, right? And that whole lesson. So it's 36 lessons, and they in question and answer form. Like, the question may be a lesson that you should analyze, and the answer, should be a lesson that you should analyze. But so Cam'ron said, Africa don't fuck with us, right? And that's in the lessons. And that's a deep statement. It's like, filled with trauma, right? That's his consciousness trying to bloom, right? Of Africa being our motherland. Africa, our so-called motherland. And, Cam'ron said, well, we is American, right? He said, when we go to the Olympics, we ain't African American. We are American. That's who we represent. We don't say we African American. We say we Black Americans. So, why should I, identify with Africa and African American? Well, it's like, and this, this what I, this I see what Dr. Umar said, and Dr. Umar, he didn't quacked up, man. He a quack, man. He didn't, he's unraveling, whether it be from fatigue, stress, he's unraveling, and he ain't a joy to fuck with no more. You understand? But he say all ethnic groups, all people got a motherland. So you got the Irish American. The Irish say they Irish American. They don't say they white. They don't say they Europe American. They say they Irish American. And their lineage goes to Ireland. You got Chinese American, and their lineage go to China. You got Jewish American. You got the Italian Americans, and they go to Italy, right? You got you got Hispanic American, you got Spanish Americans. So every group of person has a motherland. And the goal was to divide and conquer us from our motherland, which is Africa. People may argue Asia and Asia, no. Because, it was Vlad and Godfrey just had a discussion about Asiatic. And they said Asians come from South Africa. The Chinamen, the slanted eyes and yellow skin is from South Africa, and that's Asiatic. And they was the first people. I said, no, because the yellow people can't be the first people. Science teach you. This what we learn. This what we study most. This what we go by most in the nature of God's earth. It's the science of civilization, the science of creation. So, my research showed that, the black seed and the brown seed, the black germ and the black seed and the brown seed is the black germ, and the brown germ is the origin of humanity. Germ not being bacteria germs, but germ as a scientific word for seed, right? It's from which all other color come from. It's the black seed and the brown seed. So yellow man can't produce a very dark-skinned man. Yellow man can't produce me. See, if a yellow man can only produce yellow, and yellow can't produce black, but black and black can produce yellow. Black and yellow may produce yellow. See what I'm saying? Brown and white can produce yellow, but not yellow and white not gonna produce the blackest of black in Africa. Yellow and yellow ain't gonna produce nothing darker than them. And they say that's scientifically proven, right? So, Godfrey and Vlad may be wrong, right? Talking about the Chinese Asiatic man is the God. No. So it's the lesson. It's the 33rd lesson in the 1 to 36. Say, why didn't? So the lesson is that some slave traders brought some black people to Africa. I mean, some slave traders. So the lesson says it talks about it. Some slave traders brought some black people to the United States to work for gold, right? But the slave trader lied and enslaved the black people that he brought over here, right? And so you get all the way down to the 33rd lesson and say, why didn't their own people come and get them? Why didn't somebody in Africa come get us? Then the 34th lesson say, because their own people did not know they were here. So when I first read that, it blew my mind. Like, what? That's why. I was subconsciously pondering this, right? Because their own people did not know they were here, right? Lesson 35 say, well, when did their own people find out they were here? And the 36th lesson say, approximately 60 years ago. Approximately 60 years ago is when Africans that was left, that missed the slave trade, that missed them slave boats, found out that we was in the United States 60 years ago. So this was written in 1934, right? So you do the math. If it's written in 1934 and you subtract 60 years from 1934, they didn't know that we was over here to 1874. Slavery ended in 1865, 1866. So that's, what is that? So that's like, 65, 74 is 9 years, about 9 years after slavery ended is when the remaining kinfolk of people that got caught up in slavery found out we was over here. And they say that's when some of us made it back to Africa. You know, some of us went home and told what happened. So if Africans don't fuck with us, they feel bad. They brain was kidnapped with Christianity. Christianity really ain't for black people. Christianity was introduced to black people through slavery, through being enslaved in the U.S. and in Europe and in India, and by Christian settlers or white Christians coming to Africa and teaching Christianity to, throughout the country. Throughout the continent of Africa. So I don't think it's personal, man. It's, they on guard. They don't know where we coming from as U.S. so-called black Americans, but, we need to, we should want to identify with a home country, with a motherland. And Dr. Umar talks about this when he was in his right mind. But yeah, man. See, and it's kind of deep, but Cam, a millionaire, makes a millionaire. They done made their money through entertainment, and they don't understand reparations. See, some of what they got, can be considered reparations. Reparations for the transatlantic slave trade, for us being ancestors of slaves and our lineage being destroyed and just being put into that whole slave system. We need to be paid. Each and every black person need to be paid for slavery. If we don't know our African name, if we can't go back to Africa. He said go back to Africa and do what? We never been to Africa. So, man, I hope that helped why it's important to identify with Africa. That's our motherland. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's our motherland. So, man, I hope this wake y'all up. I ain't bullshitting. So, peace. I'm out.